Good morning, my name is Dave and I'm a long-haul truck driver in North America. Today is, I don't know, it's Monday. It is Monday the 26th of June. So I've been missing for a couple of weeks. If you've been following my videos, you know why, you understand the reasons why. But we're back, and this trip has us going to Texas with what looks like to be 3 drops, but I won't find out until I get to Winnipeg and pick the trailer up. So let's get it done. The border and we're down by Grand Forks now. Been a lovely day, 29 degrees Celsius. So we've got our loaded trailer on and we have got 3 drops in Texas. So there'll be 2 done on Thursday and 1 done Friday morning. That's the plan anyway up to now. I'm going to get down to maybe Summit in South Dakota for today. That would do me for today. Get me down around just north of Oklahoma City tomorrow night then. So I've been gone for a couple of weeks, guys. The videos were they were only out once a week for the last few weeks because I didn't have enough videos to keep it going out twice a week releases. So if you've watched the previous ones, you'll know that we had to go back for a family emergency. Sadly, my mum passed away. So if that wasn't bad enough, we landed in Manchester Airport in England to a whole load of messages and missed calls to find out that my wife's dad had also passed away that morning. So it's been a rough few weeks, tough time for the family, but we're making it through, we're doing okay. Very sad and we have our moments, but we'll get through this as a family. And unfortunately, life goes on, we have to get back to work. Never pleasant going to work anyway, but we have to get on with it. So here we are. We only got back into Canada on Saturday, which was another whole escapade there. We delayed flights, missed flights, and overnight in Toronto when we should have been home. So we were a day late getting home. And here we are back in work, and my wife's back in work this afternoon as well. So we'll try and get back into this and bring you some content again. But it's been a lovely day. The weather's been good. Border crossing was uneventful. And we're well on our way. So I'll be back later, guys. Good morning, it's Tuesday the 27th of July, 27th of June now. It's 11:50 in the morning and I'm down in Kansas. So we're well on our way. I could actually be at my first delivery for around lunchtime tomorrow, but it's not due till 8 o'clock on Thursday morning. But I am thinking of going and delivering it tomorrow. But probably just stay around there anyway, even after I've delivered it, because my next one is an appointment time, and that's only due Thursday afternoon, and that's only about 3 hours away. So I may go and try and get this off, and then just stay around there tomorrow. There's a truck stop just 2 kilometres away is a truck stop from where I'm delivering. And then the last one in Houston is only due for Friday morning. And there's no point in trying to get that off early, because that would leave me stuck down there with nowhere to park by the time I got it off. You know, it'd be late afternoon Thursday by the time I got it off, with nowhere to park. So we'll take a drive from Dallas down to Houston and park somewhere along the way, and then get up early in the morning, go and deliver that Friday morning. So that's what we're up to so far. We'll be back with an update later. So we're at my first delivery. It's only 5 to 11 on Wednesday. This isn't due till tomorrow morning, but they're going to take it off. Well, they've said they'll take it off. I haven't got on the dock yet. So doors on the trailer are open ready. I was just about to back on when the little four-wheeler on the left scooted in front of me. So he can't have much on, but we'll have to wait for him to unload his, and we're going to back on that dock where he is. Not sure if you can see it. We'll just turn that round. You should be able to see it now, I think. So apart from that, an excellent run down here. No delays, nothing. Been pretty good. The weather is 36 degrees Celsius. So warm enough anyway. Warm enough to have the engine running 24 hours a day. We'll be back later. So they took that first drop off me, no problem at all. And I've come down here to Wichita Falls to get fuel in a shower. I was planning on staying. Well, I was either going to stay at where I delivered, there was a truck stop right next door, or come down here and stay here. But I found another truck stop. It's only 15 kilometres away, with good reviews on the barbecue restaurant they have there. So I'm actually going to head down there now. It's only 1:10. I've got all kinds of time on this trip now. We're getting that off today. And once I get down there, I'll only be 2 hours from my delivery tomorrow, which is only due at 1 o'clock, but they will take it early there. As long as they're not too busy, they will. I've never had any trouble there before, so we'll go straight there in the morning and see if we can get that off early. And then the next one is only about 3.5 hours away down in Houston. But that is for Friday morning. And I'm not going to attempt to get that off early. As I said before, that would leave me with nowhere to park. So yeah, another 15 kilometres and that'll be me done for today, with hopefully a decent restaurant. Truck stop's called Jolly Travel Stop, I think it's called, and it's in a town called Jolly. But the reviews for the barbecue are good, the barbecue restaurant food. So that's what we're going to have a go at anyway. Come on. So that's it, guys. I will be back tomorrow morning on my way to my next job. See you then, guys. So down in Dallas Fort Worth area now, well, just on the south side actually, heading down to Houston for my last delivery. Got my second one off this morning, just left there about 15 minutes ago. And it's only 5 to 11 in the morning. pretty good considering that wasn't due until 1 o'clock. We're out there and heading further south. I've also got my reload from down on the south coast there, south of Houston, back up to Winnipeg. That should get us home for, I'm thinking, Monday morning. Depends how quick they load it down there. I have been in and out of there in just over an hour, and I have been there for 3 or 4 hours, so you never know. But get back up north of Houston tomorrow anyway. It's not bad from there, just over 2 days from there then. That's the plan. The plan for today, well, I don't know, I haven't really got one. Because 11 o'clock, about 3.5 hours away from my next job. 12.3, yeah. They only take deliveries till 2, so I wouldn't make it today anyway. So we're looking for somewhere to park north of Houston. Could do the parking in a Love's truck stop as well, so I can get a shower. Or stop for a shower at the Love's on the way down and then go a bit further. But the closer you get to Houston, the harder it is for parking, and also the warmer it's going to get. I don't know if I said yesterday, it ended up at 42 degrees yesterday afternoon. And today, at 11 o'clock, we've got 34 degrees. And it's only going to get hotter. So, sort of got a plan for today. I haven't. But we've definitely got a plan for tomorrow. I want to beat the delivery for 8 o'clock when they open. Unloaded and on the way south for the reload. The reload's only about 45 minutes away, depending on the traffic through Houston, of course. That could mess me up, but about 45 minutes away, so maybe an hour. Get that delivery off, we'll be down there mid-morning hopefully. And I will be back tomorrow. See you later, guys. So while I was at my delivery yesterday morning, I was sitting idling just to keep the aircon going. It was so hot. And I noticed the fan died down. It was on high, the fan was on high speed and it sort of died down to, I've got 4 settings, it died down to maybe a 2. Stayed like that for, it seemed like a while, but it was maybe only about 30 seconds, then picked back up again. And the first thing I thought was battery, so I'm checking the battery voltage. That was okay. Oh, okay. So it done it again when, just as I was almost ready for leaving. Stayed like that for longer this time. We've got a problem here now. And then I was on my way down to Houston and the fan died on me altogether. Now, for those of you from Europe, the sleeper berth also has a fan. Works off the same air conditioning unit, but has a separate blower motor, so you can direct air into the bunk. So I've been having to direct air into the bunk and I've got the old-fashioned 12-volt fan. Well, it's not old-fashioned, it's almost brand new, but they call it a turbo fan. I've got the turbo fan here to try and circulate the air and try and keep it cool if I possibly can. So it's going to be an uncomfortable couple of days, well, few days, trying to get back home now. 29 degrees already, and it's already too hot here in the cab. I would imagine the sleeper's getting nice and cool, but it's just not enough to work its way through into here. So this is going to be really pleasant on the way back home. I've got it booked in the shop as soon as I get home. But if the one in the sleeper packs up, that's me got nothing. And it's way too hot for not having any fan working at all. So I'm just on the north side of Houston here, on my way down to my last drop. I'm only 20 kilometers away now. So the sat nav saying we've got a short delay, but it's less than 5 minutes. At this time in the morning that's only going to get worse, but we're close enough not to worry about it now. Actually going to be a bit early anyway. It says delivery between 8 and 2, it's only 7:15. And then we can get down south of Houston for my reload. Reload's from somewhere that I've been to many times before, so I know it well. So apart from the heater and AC situation, it's not been a bad trip. Nice and steady. I was finished for about 2:30 yesterday again, so lots of time on this trip. Helped me recover from jet lag a bit, because on Saturday and Sunday I was really struggling. Couldn't keep my eyes open no matter what the time of day was. Don't know if you can hear the noise of that fan. Turn it down and see if you can hear the difference. So pretty noisy, but a necessity. Still quieter than having to open your window, but opening your window in this heat doesn't do anything either. Yeah, here's one of the delays. I think we'll get over into this next lane. Not coming off for a while, but I'd rather be in this lane ready to come off than stuck on the outside and can't get over. It's in less than 5 minutes here, so can't be much. Flying J truck stop just down here on the right. I thought about coming here yesterday. I would probably have been early enough to get parked, but the place is an absolute nightmare. It's just so busy, and the way they drive, the way they park, I don't like it at all. And then once it goes dark, there's all kinds of characters hanging about around there. So I decided not to bother and just stay where I was, back up at the Love's truck stop in Willis. I've stayed in this Flying J a few times, but I don't like it at all. So guys, getting towards the end of the first part of this trip, so I'm going to end this video, end it in all the traffic, as you can see. I'll be back with the next video in well, in a couple of hours, this afternoon or this morning, on the way down to a reload. But you'll see that in the next one. So I'd like to thank you all for joining me. We'll try and get back into this. And as always, take care, stay safe, and cheerio for now. See you guys.